All right, this is hole number 7. I'm David Trungale doing a swing review here, so appreciate you coming out. If we take a look at setup, before we even look at your swing, take note that your toe line is aimed well right of the green. So ideally, we want our feet actually aimed just a smidge left of the flag, and we want our club face actually aimed at the target. And the reason why this is important is if we watch the pattern in your swing, you'll go underneath a little bit. So this is what we would call flat of the plane line. And then that's going to set you up to come down a little bit steep in transition, as we can see here. And the reason for that, again, is our brains are smarter than we give ourselves credit for. So you're essentially setting yourself up to come down and pull the ball relative to your toe line. Now, this was a great shot. If you recall, it was right at the flag, just came up a little bit short. And there are some players historically that do have a closed stance and they'll pull the ball to it. One player that comes to mind is Sam Snead. But, if you watch most of the guys out on tour, you'll see something like this, where again, here's Tommy Fleetwood. Here's his toe line, as you can see, aimed left. And then if we watch the takeaway, instead of wrapping the club underneath the plane, he's going to go directly up it. In fact, he's a little bit outside of it, so we don't need to necessarily copy that. But really, we're trying to just trace that red line. So those are the two biggest things that stand out. It would work on your setup, and you can do that by just putting some clubs on the ground or alignment sticks on the ground, and then one, by the club face to ensure that your toe line is parallel to the target and your club face is aimed at the target. And then from there, I would just work on the takeaway. Again, a little bit flat. You're a little bit crossed at the top, but, not a bad position, right? It's just a consequence of that inside takeaway. But phenomenal recovery. I mean, there's a reason why you're a good golfer. Check this out right here. I don't know if you can see that, but that club is beautifully on the right forearm, kind of like Tommy Fleetwood. See that right there? So, great swing. I can tell that you have, again, a very nice golf game, doing a good job of rotating the lower body. A lot of people have trouble clearing their hips, so athletic. Nice rotation. Maybe a little bit off the toe there. So there's a little bit of what we call gear effect. When you catch the ball off the toe, the club face will twist open ever so slightly through impact that puts right to left spin on the ball. So just another observation. But again, overall, super job. Check out tradertours.com. I'm the owner where I do swing analysis there. Happy to follow up and have a further discussion if you'd like. Thank you so much.